results. You've heard a lot about that today. They've talked about it again and again and again. And it's one of the most important places you can own is your name and your first page in all 10 spots. 73% of car shoppers now consult online dealership reviews. 73% consult online reviews. 1 in 5 changed their original dealership choices based on reviews read. 1 in 5. That's 20%. Online reviews trump both dealer location or past dealer loyalty. Wow. 40% of searches specifically involve a dealership's name. For instance, Tijerina Honda. So 3 in 5 potential customers are 1 click away from your reviews, good or bad. I found that I couldn't fight these guys. They were on my first page. I couldn't get them off. They were there, and they were all over the place. So I had to figure out a way to capitalize on that. Social media, you've heard a lot about that today. I'm going to talk to you right now about social media that works. Social media that works is online reviews. And why it works. Social media is not just Facebook and Twitter. All right, positive reviews are exponentially more likely to sell a car than Facebook or Twitter. I'm very active on Facebook. We've done a campaign and we're a year into it, and that's something I'm going to be talking about in another place, but nothing has worked like this has as far as social media. This is social media at its best. Review sites users are in-market shoppers. Would you all agree? They're in market right now. They're selecting dealerships. It's the most powerful way to target sales service shoppers that are ready to pull the trigger right now. Okay? To me, social marketing it's watering of the seeds. So Facebook and Twitter relationship building, seeds being watered, the nurturing of potential future customers. Customer reviews are the #1 social tactic for driving sales, handily trumping Facebook and Twitter. So I'm not a real smart dealer or general manager, so I want to take one thing and do it real well. And this is what we did. And again, this is you're about to see some results that you can all enjoy. So we have the industry's first full year, 100% tracked analytics, real-world impact on calls, leads, and ROI. I'm going to share those with you tonight. So in 2008, we had 18 reviews, and we had a 2.5 star rating, and I'll share with you some of the bad reviews we had. We earned those reviews, by the way. And by the end of the first year, we had, it took us 2 years, we had over 1,000 reviews online. I'll share with you why we have 1,000. Today we have over 2,000. Not that we're trying to or need to, but you have to continually be getting fresh reviews, and I'll share that with you also. Here is the call volumes. Again, I told you that we had, this is where the rubber hits the road for all of us that are in the room here today. How much do you pay for a phone call? What are you doing to try and build traffic to your store? You can't fight the consumer's way that they're going to do business. They're going to get online, and they're going to read the reviews about you. And they're going to see all the different review sites because they're doing all kinds of different searches. And you need to be on all those different review sites with positive reviews. We had an 800 number on each of them, and check this out. This is what I think is amazing. 5 up to 150 plus phone calls per month to sales and service from review sites. You can't tell me customers aren't looking. The car business is one place they're scared of, right? They're scared to come into your dealership. They want to hear what their peers have to say. That's social marketing, right? What's my neighbor have to say about that dealership, good or bad? Okay, they kind of across they kind of Honda is #1 consumer choice across numerous websites. I'm not going to go into that, but it's obvious when they start looking at places like Dealerator. We have 220, which we have more than that now at a 4.8 star, and the next person has 18. So it tells the consumer something, right? Without having to yell. It's a very quiet message. Also, what we do for our salespeople, I'm going to share with you how we get the whole dealership involved. And it's part of that playbook. It's very important to make this work. The salespeople, new salespeople, when they come on, they can earn this. I'll share with you real quick what it is, but they actually can Google their own name. This gentleman, Saeed Anwar, every one of our salespeople do this. They Google their names, they'll take the URL, and they'll email it to prospects. Say, here's my name, Google it if you'd like. I want you to know how you're going to be treated if you choose to do business with us. And it's just flooded with very positive things from all different review sites about this gentleman. Okay, play #1, get management buy-in plus. Accountability, we're going to talk about transparency, very important, and team motivation. These are all very important things. The positive online feedback, these are at the bottom some of the things the customers have written. The positive online feedback was what really sold me on giving Hannah Honda a try. #1, again, get top management buy-in. You must change the entire mindset and culture of the store. This is where the guys in this room come in. Whether you're a service manager, you're a parts manager, you're a general sales manager or owner, you have to make a decision that you want to have a positive, this is the type of social marketing you want to do, and you want to win. And there's no other way to do it. You just got to make that decision. And when you do, they'll all follow. Then you got to motivate your sales team. Salespeople work their pay plans. We figured that out. We failed a lot. We didn't just win. And I'm showing you just the winning plays. So what we found is we all know salespeople work their pay plans. As sad as it is, they don't have the end in mind when they start for you like we do. So we removed all sales spiffs when we made this commitment, and we had the process in place, and we pulled the trigger. We removed all sales spiffs. The only spiff we had was $25 that we were giving out for a review that was 3.5 stars or better. Paid out Friday in our sales meetings before all the service and salespeople. We had in-your-face accountability every day, right? For review goals for all salespeople, we lowered that from 3 to 2. So now we have a 2 goal per salesperson per month. If they don't get those 2, then the next month they won't receive parts and service or accessory spiffs. We email this daily to the store. This is our service. Oops, forgive me. This is our service, our showroom, sales, and our internet department. They all have to get to. These are all the different websites and all the different review sites that we're tracking and that we need to be placed on and that we're monitoring. Email templates. The salespeople gather enough reviews to earn their own prospect email template. So once a new salesperson gets hired on, their goal is to get 3. Once they get 3 and they like them, we have my assistant that will create their email template they can send out to prospects that says, and you can read it in your paperwork, I'm not going to spend time. But I just wanted to drop you a short note, share with you what some other customers of mine are saying about their experiences, blah, 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 blah. Okay, weekly store meetings. This, again, is very important because you got to get the whole store bought in, right? And it's got to be in front of them every day and then every week. So we take the time. All reviews, good and bad, are read in our meeting. So we have a synopsis of every review for the previous week. And we take the time to read them, and we give a clap to the guys. We'll even give a baby boo once in a while. We won't beat them up, but we'll say, okay, everybody, 1, 2, 3, boo. And everybody says boo. You know, and he gets beat up a little bit. But we learn from them, right? So that's the key. We discussed what was done. We learned spiffs are distributed like awards. We bring them up and give them their money in front of everybody. Play number 2, get set up correctly on the review sites and the directories. Down here, Hannah Honda had more positive reviews than anyone, so I gave them a chance, and they far exceeded all my expectations. We're going to talk about review sites and directories. Some of you don't realize, and I have the slide. I've had to take a lot of them out, but in what you're looking at, you're going to be able to see what we looked like before we corrected our review sites and our directories. I don't think it's in here, but it may be. We took the time, and it took about 100 hours. It's not easy to go and do it. Remove all the other ones that the other people may have put on for you. It was a mess. So if you haven't looked, I'll guarantee you it's a mess. It's worth fixing, though. And there is companies out there that will do it for you. And I'll share that with you also. So the most important review sites and directories for us in our area are these. So we have to make sure that we have positive reviews on every one of them, right, in case they pop up in front of the customer. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about earlier. Setup of a review site and directory. It is time consuming. You must have the correct phone numbers. This was embarrassing when I started looking. I was embarrassed. This is us. We have 3 different phone numbers. It's just a mess. We have poor reviews on there. Ouch. If a customer goes there and sees the poor review. Anyways, and multiple listings. None done by the dealership. And they all had wrong phone numbers, different website addresses. Some listings show up because of other listing services like Verizon.com. But customers can also put you on there. I don't know if you realize that. So you got to manage it or have a company that does that for you. But the results are worth it. Here's what it looks like after you take control or have a company do it for you. Right? We have the correct toll-free numbers, hours, correct website, photo gallery, blah, 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 blah. Looks really good and impressive and shows hundreds of reviews. It's all good for the customer. They're feeling warm and fuzzy.